Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Podcast Empowerment Evolution, where we discuss topics that help you through your manifestations journey and through your personal growth and development. As promised, I've come with an episode where we dive deep into synchronicities and what kind of synchronicities that we have, how to understand them, what they mean, and what they mean for your life, what they mean for your manifestation journey. Now this episode will be recorded in three parts: one where we'll discuss the numerical synchronicities, two where we'll discuss people, relationships, and the dreams and symbol synchronicities, and third part we'll discuss the animal encounters. uh, Without wasting further time, let's get started. So we all know that synchronicities is a word which was coined by Carl Jung, and they are like whispers that are that from the universe, and recognizing them is truly transformative for an individual. Now here are different types that we have, and that you might come across. So let's dive deep into. So there are different types that we have here, and what I'm going to discuss in this particular part is numerical synchronicities. And we always come across, and whenever there are times when we look at the time, we see 11:11, or when we look at Instagram, we see there are 111 likes. Or if you check your followers, you will see 333 followers. If you check the time, it's going to be 3:33. Or suddenly you wake up at night just to notice that your alarm, that your watch is at 4:44. These are not just mere coincidences. They are universe's sign that tell you, that give you an indication of what the universe wants to say. They give you the signs that you need to interpret according to what's going on in your life, what's related to your, if it's related to your manifestations, if it's related to your career choices, your relationships, and whatever problem you're facing. They are usually reminders that we need to stay more focused, we need to stay more mindful, and align them with our intention. So what kind of numerical synchronicities are there? Most common that we see is 1:1 or 11:11. This is like a wake-up call. When you repeatedly notice 11:11, it's as if the universe is tapping on your shoulder and saying, pay attention. Some new beginning is coming up, and it urges you to be more mindful of your thoughts, your intentions, and the direction in your life. As per the purpose, the many interpret 11:11 as a sign that you're in alignment with your life's purpose. It serves as a reminder that you're on the right path, or because a new beginning is coming up, you might be urged to take some new action, and that it's a validation that you're on the right path. You're making the right choices, and if it resonates with your inner self, you are motivated and inspired to take more actions. Another very common number that we usually see is 333. Now this is common for me. Some other number might be common for you, but we'll get into that in the coming later episodes. So 333 is often associated with divine protection and guidance. Going a little deeper into it, by divine support, I mean that your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and the higher powers that you believe in, they're all watching over you, and you're protected, and they're giving you a reassurance, that you're not alone in your journey, and you have people who's supporting you. You have your angels who are supporting you, and protected by the benevolent forces that are there in the universe. It also denotes that it encourages you to trust the path that you are in. It signifies that you're being guided towards a very positive experience, and it will lead to your personal growth and development. It's generally a reminder that you need to have faith in the process and the unseen forces, and to know that you're literally being looked after, and that you need not worry and continue with the action that you're taking. Another very common and lucky numerical synchronicity that you see is 777. There are different ways that you can see it, like I've mentioned, and one can be through Instagram, car numbers, a number on a building, or somebody else's followers, anything that you encounter. suddenly you'll see 777. Now you don't need to desperately go and look for the number, you'll just magically see it, it'll just appear in front of you. What does this number mean? Now 777 is a very powerful sign of divine intervention and your alignment with the universe. In terms of spiritual growth, it represents your inclination towards spirituality, wisdom, and your enlightenment. Encountering this number means that that you are in the phase of a profound and spiritual development, that your inclination towards spirituality might be there, and that you're on the right track. It's an invitation that you need to explore more into your spiritual practice. What does it mean in terms of your alignment with the universe? Now when you see 777, it signifies that the energies and the cosmic forces are all in alignment with your life's purpose. It suggests that your actions and intentions are in harmony with your higher self and the greater flow that is there. It's a reminder that you're part of a grand and a purposeful design that is there, and maybe you should continue on that path and explore more. Additional synchronicities that we usually see is such as number 222, 444, 555, 666, 888, 999 also hold very unique meanings. Now you might also see mirror numbers that we're going to get into in the later episodes, but for these angel numbers and angel signs that we have, you need to understand that some numbers might common to somebody else, and you might not view them, you might not see them as often. But what you need to understand is, because you are a believer of your own path, you will have different signs, you will have different indications from the universe, and that is why your journey and your symbols and signs are different from somebody else's. So 222 might have a different meaning in different areas of life, and different meaning for somebody else and different for you. Always pick up what resonates with you. Please note that anything super negative is not the universe telling you. It's probably you being fearful of the result that is there and trying to control the outcome. In situations where you get scared of the result and the outcome or the sign that you are seeing, I suggest you become a little mindful. You journal what your fear is about and meditate on letting go of that fear, because that will sooner or later become a roadblock in your manifestation. Like discussed in the previous episodes, fear is one of the biggest roadblocks in your manifestation journey. And whenever you desperately wait for an angel sign, it also means that you need to let go of your control over the outcome. So long back when I was looking for a job, I used to say that I hope I get into XYZ company, and I used to keep telling myself that, but and I did not get in that company. I used to get very disheartened, I got very upset, and honestly it went on for 3 long months. I was extremely dwelling over that I did not get into that company. But later a better company came calling, and when I spoke to my friend about it, who's a very established tarot reader, she said that you always tell the universe what you want, but universe has better for you. The universe tells you that you have better in your life that you need, that you deserve. So don't fixate yourself on the outcome. Be open to what you're receiving, be open to better outcomes, be open to better results, and sooner or later you'll see that you'll get much more of what you've been wishing for. So coming back to the meanings, we have number 222, which is often associated with balance and harmony. It's a reminder for you to maintain that balance in your life, whether it's work life, whether it's different phases of your life, whether it's relationships, it's as a daughter or a daughter-in-law, as a mother, as a wife, as a co-worker, as a colleague, as a manager, whatever struggles that you have, it just suggests you that you need to have that balance and trust that everything that's going to happen in the future is unfolding itself as it should, and just let go of that and maintain that peace of mind and that balance in your life. Also, we notice 444 or 444 as the time or anything that you see that symbolizes protection and guidance. It's a sign that you're surrounded by lots of love and support, and you've been guided towards the right direction. If you start noticing these patterns, if you start seeing when do you see 444, you'll start resonating it with more and trying and understand that that you've been protected and that you're not alone. Similarly, for 555, it represents change and transformation. Now, this is one of the rarest numbers that I have seen, because I'm very scared of change, and that I don't manifest it a lot, and that I don't think about it a lot. So maybe I don't get that sign a lot. But change, 555 represents transformation. It indicates that significant changes are, on the horizon, and it encourages you to embrace them. It's very important that you understand whatever sign you see. It's important that you are open to embrace it completely in your life. You don't block it by any fear or any limiting belief that you have, or any other blockage that you might think of. It's important that you feel that whatever signs you're receiving, they are for your good, they are for your benefit, and they are something that you really deserve, and much better for your higher self. So embrace them with open arms, because they're magical. Coming to number 666, while it is all, a lot of people say it's associated with negative connotations, but for me, I don't believe the universe gives you negative signs. Either it gives you or it doesn't give you. There is no negativity that the universe tells you, and I believe that it has more to focus on balancing your material and spiritual aspects. So whenever I see 666, I believe that it tells me to balance my materialistic thoughts and my spiritual thoughts, and to have that faith that I need to create an impact in the world by the kindness and goodness that I have, rather than sharing material things. A lot of times I see this number, especially when I get too involved into all the materials, and that I need to shop, I need to buy this, buy that, and I need to this for my spiritual journey, or for my growth, or for my coaching. Sooner I get to realize that maybe that's not what I need. I just need to peacefully sit down and take some inspired action, rather than buying more and more of it. So you need to understand that this number explains you, or guides you, or urges you to maintain the balance between your materialistic instinct. While that is important, but you should not run away, run towards it and forget what your spiritual journey holds. For 888, when a lot of people see this number, I've had some clients coming to me that I'm seeing this number constantly, what does it mean? So you don't see this number very often until and unless it's truly aligned for you. And this number holds an amazing surprise, because it signifies abundance and prosperity. 888 is all about prosperity, and your the fact that you're aligned towards abundance. A lot of financial and material growth is coming to you, and whenever you get that sign over a lot, it just means that you are on the path to abundance. And if whatever opportunity comes up, maybe you should grab it and not let it go, because it's going to lead to your financial growth. 999, again, it's a very beautiful number, and it denotes that you are towards completion of a cycle that is there in your life. It suggests that a chapter in your life is coming to an end, and that you should embrace it with open arms, with a lot of smile, with a lot of gratitude is what's most important here. And it's the closure of that chapter. It's going to make way of new beginnings in your life. Before I conclude this episode, there is a piece of advice that I have. So whenever you see angel numbers, whenever you see these numerical synchronicities in your life, make sure that you kind of be mindful of what you were thinking just before you saw that number, and you'll kind of start resonating it more towards it. You can read in detail about what this number means. The meanings are available all over, but my objective of explaining you this is so you understand that you need to be more mindful and receptive and open to these signs, these numbers, and understand that they are for your growth and development, and there's nothing negative that the universe is going to share with you. It's always going to protect you. It's always going to guide you and tell you and validate your thoughts and your career choices, or your whatever choices, your relationship choices, life choices, whatever confusion you have. It's going to nudge you in the right direction. Whenever you see a number, think about the thought that you were having just before it, and you will start resonating with the meanings of the synchronicities a lot more. We'll discuss about relationships, people, dreams, and symbols, synchronicities in part 2. Until then, keep manifesting.